all right? And the young people, when you come to an event like this, come and have a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why y'all coming out to do some dumb shit, bro? Like, go out there and enjoy shit. Like, why y'all out there destroying cars? Like, I'm gonna go to this meet just to destroy shit, bro. Like,
it's time to leave. It doesn't mean it's time for you to go out and destroy things.
Plus, our aviation unit is up
I wouldn't be surprised if Kai never does something like this ever again, bro. This is dumb as hell.
After numerous huge crowds descended on Union Square Park today for an appearance by a popular internet streamer. Good evening.
What's my SatAttack squad? Your boy SatAttack. When y'all see a title, man. Hey, supposedly there's a Kai Cenat meetup, bro. I seen on TikTok. Seen some clips and stuff, bro. I've been gone for a little minute. I'm not gonna lie, being consistent this summer or this year overall. But Road 2K helped out. We're going dummy, man. We're gonna check this out from the clips of it. Yeah, they was going crazy. I heard this is for some PC giveaway, PS5. I don't know. This is some giveaway, and this shit happened, bro. This is crazy. Hey, I don't know, bro. People was going stupid. Like, it was dumb as hell. We got people on cars stomping that shit out and stuff like that, bro. What y'all expecting, bro? Like, bro.
On the chaos that ensued in Union Square.
You can't, I get Kai gotta be more, like, I think Duke was there too. They gotta be more organized, whatever, not just bring random people and shit. Like, you gotta have organization, because people is dumb as hell out there. So, you can't blame them, but you can also blame them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should have low-key expected this. You should have better guidelines or whatever. I don't know the word. You could have a better structure of the giveaway or whatever, but I mean,
it's really quick.
You didn't expect people to go that crazy though, stopping on cars and shit, bro.
Earlier today at about 1:30 p.m. NYPD became.
Are they gonna show some clips? Come on, show me some clips. This is an 8.5 minute video. I don't want to see this fat dude just talk the whole time. Come on.
The crowd forming in Union Square. It was quickly determined that an influencer was posted on social media about showing up to Union Square and was encouraging all of his followers to come to the park. There was some posts also about giving away some gaming systems. At approximately 3 p.m., the post went viral and thousands of people began to arrive at Union Square.
They just broke the 6 o'clock? Oh, it's 6 o'clock
Soon
Eastern.
The park and the surrounding streets were overrun with people. They were obstructing both vehicular and pedestrian traffic. The NYPD was.
But what would happen though? Like, say your car got shitted on, like they were doing the clip. What do? Like, you got a video of people breaking into your car, so
by calling a mobilization in response to the large crowd. As the crowd grew, so did our mobilization. The crowd was swarmed when the influencer finally arrived at the park. Individuals in the park began to commit acts of violence towards the police and the public. There was
Come on, dog. Like, y'all just, bro.
a construction site within the Union Square Park, and people broke into the park and they began to throw articles that belong to the construction site: paint cans, bottles, rocks. You had people walking around with shovels, axes, and other tools from the construction trade. And additionally, individuals were also lighting fireworks, and they were throwing them towards the police. They were throwing them towards each other. The influencer, we were able to eventually get him out of the park and remove him for safety reasons. Our officers exercised great restraint despite the aggression that they were met with and the acts of violence they were met with. Ultimately, myself and our leadership team, working in tandem with our department attorneys, did declare this gathering an unlawful assembly. The NYPD offered multiple, and I do mean multiple, opportunities for the crowd to leave. We tried to give them a means of egress for them to exit the park and exit the streets. After numerous warnings and after being assailed, hit with rocks and bottles and other debris, we started to make arrests to clear out the park. The total number of arrests is still being tallied at this point, and we're still doing evaluations for some of our members. We did have members that sustained some injuries out here. At this time, we successfully dispersed the park, but we still have crowds mulling around Manhattan, and we have officers following them, preventing them from destroying property, looting, and other things like that.
Why are y'all doing the
and we'll continue to be out here, and we'll continue to disperse this crowd until they're all gone.
y'all can't just get together and have a good time, bro. Like, what's the point of destroying cars, like looting and shit? Like, what's the point of that, bro? You
we're using our drone technology to help us monitor the situation. Of course, our aviation unit is up.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kai never does something like this ever again, bro. This is dumb as hell.
After numerous warnings, and we're still making some additional arrests.
This
mobilization is ongoing, and as I said before, we will be here until this crowd disperses.
At least that's what I know. I don't know how many
We'll start off with Josh Hager, ABC7.
Josh.
We've heard reports of injured officers. A woman told me she saw a cop getting jumped.
Honestly, she's not even worth it, bro. Yeah, you got, like, just do a giveaway online, bro. Type shit, bro. Because you don't know what stupid motherfuckers gonna just pop out and do some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not even worth it. I get getting back to people that made you, like, you a content creator, like you pretty much live off of your subscribers type shit. But, like, there's gotta be a better way to do it.
Absolutely, Josh.
Not just say it, everyone meet up here with no, like, no structure.
I believe the woman's account is possibly right, even though I don't know exactly what she's speaking about. Our officers were attacked. We were in there. We were crushed. We were pushed. I had officers on the floor. As you see, I'm a little embarrassed because I'm...
Damn, bro, talking like he was in a fucking war. People on the ground.
Very dirty right here, but I was in the middle of the crowd. I was hit with multiple objects as well. I think I have a couple of injuries, but I'll figure that out once I have time to think about it.
But in terms of where the officers treated for injury that you know of?
Yeah, we had one or two officers removed, and we had officers out here. I had officers who got hit and hurt, but they stayed. They stayed and helped us to control this.
We're going to go Associated Press.
Hi, sir.
I'm wondering if there is any kind of action that might be taken or could be taken against anyone.
Absolutely.
This is nighttime. Why not watch this one? This is an hour ago.
This is breaking news.
Fact again, I'm Chief Madry, Chief of Department. I'm here with Chief Kemper, Chief of Transit, and Commissioner Daughtry, Chief of Staff to the Chief of Department. Again, earlier today, as I said.
Yep, definitely have to speed this shit up.
About 12:30, 12:45, we became aware, our entertainment unit and our intelligence division became aware of this post submitted by an influencer saying that he was going to be here today and he was going to give away some gaming systems and some other prizes. We were aware of that. The local precinct sent a few police officers out here. Manhattan South Patrol Borough sent some leadership out here. It was about 300 people around 1:30, not a big crowd.
So he let the city know type shit. Okay, he knew it. Like, he didn't know there was gonna be like down motherfuckers show out. So he let the city know, hey, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Don't know how many people are gonna pop out
for a social media event like this. But this event grew exponentially, rapidly, fast. And again, this is the power.
That's what I'm saying. You can't control weirdos, bro.
Social media.
People with alternative.
There were thousands of young people here at this event. This wasn't a permitted event. It wasn't a sanctioned event. As the crowd grew, our response grew. We called the level 1 mobilization. When the crowd got bigger, we called the level 2 mobilization. As the kids started becoming more and more unruly and disorderly, we called the level 4 mobilization. All right. So again, we continue to make sure our response grew as the crowd grew. All right. A lot of these young people, they were not following our orders. They really wanted to see this influencer, and it got to the point we were able to get the influencer out. And at that point, we were trying to take control of the scene. The young people out here, all right? And this was one of the first things we recognized, the leadership, when we all got together, that this is a group of young people. And we had to be very, very delicate in how we handled this, all right? We wanted the kids to just comply with us and leave. But we were met with a lot of resistance. We were attacked. My older brother just called and told me he saw a video of me getting hit in the head with an object. It was a very tough situation out here. And I really have to commend the women and men of this department, the level of restraint that they showed in addressing these young people, getting this place cleared out. But, you know, when it was time for us to make arrests, we made arrests. And I think we were very professional in how we did this. So this is the greatest department in the world, all right? And a big salute from me to all my men and women of this department. Parents. And I have to commend, there were some parents who came out here. There were parents who called. There were parents who came to us and said, I believe my child's in there. I want to get my child out of there. But I had thousands of kids out there. I needed thousands of parents out there, all right? We don't want to do this. We want our young people to come out and gather and have fun. But when it gets to the point where they're disorderly, we want the parents to come and take control and let us take a step back, all right? young people destroyed our vehicles. My car's destroyed. Commissioner Daughtry's car is destroyed. Other police vehicles are destroyed. They destroyed food carts. They destroyed stores. When we started clearing the young people out here, young people ran through the streets of this city, taking plates off people who are outside dining, throwing their plates at police officers. All right?
Y'all weird as hell, bro.
After I spoke to you the first time earlier, a 17-year-old was at Bellevue, and we believe the 17-year-old was shot at first. But we come to find out it was from fireworks. But when you have M80s and heavy-duty explosives being thrown around a crowd of thousands of people, you're talking about a very dangerous, chaotic situation. All right? We can't let this happen here. We can't let this happen with our young people. So again, I have to implore the parents. All right? I have to implore the parents that we need your help with this. And again, I got to commend the men and women of the NYPD with their restraint.
All right, we'll take a couple of questions. We'll go left to right now.
Tory, man.
65 arrests. 30 of them are juveniles.
Allie Bauman.
How were officers able to get the crowd dispersed at the end when they were
Can't hear the fucking question.
Well, I think one of the biggest things is once we took the influencer out, once we got the influencer out of here, then the young people, the reason they came down here, the reason they all descended upon Union Square was gone. So I think at that point, the young people were mulling around. It took us some time to push them out. Some were arrested for a variety of different charges, but a lot of patience by the men and women of this department.
Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11. Chief, are you going to charge Kai Cenat?
Yes. The influencer is charged. He's going to be charged with multiple counts, at least 2 counts of inciting a riot, unlawful assembly.
Damn.
And a few other charges.
Oh, yeah, 10 wins.
I deal. Okay. What does that mean? He about to get fined a motherfucking $1 trillion. Cause goddamn, they were just. I seen females twerking on the. Oh my god, on the lights. Oh, they probably destroyed that shit too. Destroyed cars. Hey, you got to pay a hefty ass fine, bruh. That fine about to be
that
crazy.
I can't speak for the influencer.
You need to do a crazy ass stream to make up all that money.
Out of here, and I think once we got him out of here,
you need to do that subathon, whatever that shit called. 30 straight days of straight streaming. I can't hear shit.
The power of social media, and I spoke about it earlier. The power of social media, the danger of social media. We went from 300 kids to a couple of thousand kids in minutes. We have to be responsible when we use this tool. All right. Again, it's a great thing. We want our young people to enjoy their lives. This is what it's all about. All right. We were all there one time in our lives, but it can't be a situation where it's dangerous. All right. And the young people, when you come to an event like this, come and have a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why y'all coming out to do some dumb shit, bro? Like, go out there and enjoy shit. Like, why y'all out there destroying cars? Like, I'm gonna go to this meet just to destroy shit, bro. Like,
it's time to leave. It doesn't mean it's time for you to go out and destroy things. What we saw here today, we do not want our young people to destroy things.
All right, we got time for 1 or 2 more questions. Steve, New York Post. Was anyone shot at all during this?
No. Initially, we got reports of that a person was shot. Hospital staff confirmed that it was debris, and it probably happened simultaneously with some of the heavy-duty explosives that were thrown out here. I mean,
but you go on Twitter, like the clips I've seen so far is people are destroying cars.
The amount of danger that is here, that we're in the midst of, we can't even calculate it. Again, just a great job out of the women in this department showing restraint.
Them twerking on the lights, that's pretty much what I've seen so far.
Monitoring any other groups at this point in this hour, and then also I spoke about it earlier, but just talk about kind of dissecting what happened leading up to try to prevent this again. I mean, it's like 2023, social media.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just always going to be a challenge for the men.
This is a fucking huge crowds descended on Union Square Park today for an appearance by a popular internet streamer. Good evening, I'm Maurice Dubois. Thousands of people have been arrested, been there all day today.
By thousands of people, tractors. Around 1:30 this afternoon, a crowd started forming in Union Square after social media influencer Kai Cenat posted about a gaming system giveaway there. By 3 p.m., the NYPD says thousands had arrived. Then, chaos.
Once the people for the giveaway started coming out, that's when things started to get out of control. People started pushing and stuff.
They climbed to the tops of the subway station structures, up statues, traffic and lampposts, jumped on the tops of cars. A construction site in the park was damaged, and people weaponized items from that site like paint cans, bottles, axes, and shovels.
Most of it was within the park. The young people in the park throwing objects at each other. They were dancing. They were doing a whole lot of things, but they were hurting each other as they were doing this.
They were lighting fireworks and flash bombs. The NYPD moved in, surrounding the park, and Cenat was eventually taken out and taken in for questioning. Surrounding the park, and Cenat was eventually taken out and taken in for questioning.
She's going to be charged with at least 2 counts of inciting a riot, unlawful assembly, and a few other charges.
Cenat did not have a permit.
This was not pre-planned with the police department. This was something that was spontaneous. The power of social media, the danger of social media. Listen, we're not against young people having a good time. We're not against young people gathering. But it can't be to this level where it's dangerous. A lot of people got hurt today.
It took hours to get the crowd out of Union Square. Now the hours-long cleanup is underway. And once again, you're looking at the construction site that was damaged by those teens and young adults. Some paint was thrown. You can see white paint on the canopy. Behind me, there's blue paint on the ground here. Contractors working to make these repairs right now. The Guardian Angels are also here patrolling the park. A lot of the park is closed, but a lot of it is reopened at this hour. Live in Union Square. Send it back to you, Maurice.
Okay, that's crazy, bro. If I was Kai, I'd never do some shit like that again, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit would be traumatic. Not traumatic. Yeah, that's the word. Alright, that's gonna do it for that video. Your boy back finally. It's been like a week or something, but I'm back, bro. Let's get it. Comment down below the video and react to.